Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the Day Trader. We're live right now. My name is Martyn Lucas. It's good to see you. What a week we had last week. Our first full week on the Day Trader. And we grew up to over 500 subscribers in our first week. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you ever so much. What a wonderful team. We trade live here. I share with you my portfolio, my real money, with the most honest, genuine, open, transparent financial channel on YouTube. I know I've subscribed and seen them all. We invest with my own money. We have a great team that come in live every day and join you and offer their opinions, what they're sharing in and what they're trading in. We trade in everything, stocks and shares, crypto coin, Bitcoin, the whole shebang. We cover the news, we cover what's going on. You see us trade live. Sometimes we'll trade live during the show. Day trade, swing trade and long-term investments as well. If it's your very first time here, consider subscribing to the channel and ring the bell. That way you won't miss anything when we go live. So welcome to the show. Good morning. Let me post in the live chat for you a couple of links. First of all, as you can see, I trade here on Robinhood. So I'm going to give you my referral link. What this gives you some free stock if you sign up for Robinhood. We both get some free stock. There's no catch, there's no trick. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Genuine, real. If you set up an account and just fund it with a minimum of $1, then you can claim your free stocks. If you do that, let me know what you've got by coming onto the show, and I will share with you what I got. Because when you set up an account, we both get some stock. There you go. Great. We've also got a TikTok channel. There you go, in the live chat. Below, it's all these links, by the way, are below in the description. So if you go below in the description, you will see all of these links. So if you want to do any of these things, just go below, but I'm making it very easy for you now. And finally, we have our social media, which of course is Facebook. We've got a page and a group, and I've just posted the links there for you in the chat. And again, the same thing, that is all there below. All right, in the description. So give us a thumbs up, guys. The most important thing you could do is give us a thumbs up, and we would really appreciate it. We're covering all sorts of news here this morning. As you can see, this is my portfolio, up 51,763. The reason why that's grown so much, from 5,000 in just 2.5 months, a big part of that will be my Bitcoin investment. Let's show you where we are with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is 45.8. Absolutely fantastic, and we're off and running. The markets are now open. Let's ring the bell. This is, of course, the pre-trade. A lot of stuff goes on here during this time of the day, so it's good to have you here. Nice and early. We got my friend in, who's been here on every show, Kenneth Brunk. He offers technical analysis. Remember, just like me, he's not a financial advisor, but he does trade with his own money, and he shares his opinions like I do with you. Okay, Kenneth Brunk has put into the live chat a comment, and I'm going to bring it out. Let's have a look. Let's bring it up on the screen. ARKfunds.com. Turns out it's not a warrant stock at all. They didn't follow normal naming conventions. I see. Thank you very much for the update from last week. If you're interested in that link, Kenneth has posted it in the live chat, so you can check that out. Good morning, Leah. She's come on into the show. Good morning to you. Thank you very much indeed. Wonderful stuff. Right, let's now go over, as we always do, to our social and see what's going on Facebook, and give everyone the link to the show, because we're live now. If you are watching us on a repeat, of course, you're watching it on a repeat. I don't know where I was going with that. I've no idea why I was going with that. Okay, here we go. Join us on YouTube. There we go. There is the link. Putting it now. So if you're on Facebook, and I can see we've got some friends watching us on Facebook, please do come on in to our YouTube channel. I've given you the link now. We'll go over to the page as well and bring everybody in. If you've got any questions and you want to see what we're trading, or we'd love to know what you're trading, if you've got any tips for us as well, we would love you to share them, as we do with you every morning. Okay, here we go. Let's go over to the page here. And we're looking at Bitcoin exploding this morning. It's took off over the week, and I'm going to show you why we believe that is exploding and where that's going. So we're going to share with you some news as well. So please do check that out. Okay, here we go. We'll just share this now to the page. The Day Trader, we've got a brand new page, just launched it. So if you're interested, come on over. There we go. And we're just bringing everybody in. Okay, wonderful stuff. All right, let's share that to the group. The Day Trader, wonderful stuff. Want to thank everybody for such an amazing week last week. We broke records nearly every day on everything, not just our channel growth, but our portfolio, because we get some great tips from all of you as well. So we really do appreciate that. All right, let's have a look. Kenneth Brunk's here, Leah's here. Welcome, 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 everybody. Right, let's start covering the news. Okay, so where are we? Let's go across my portfolio and show you what we've got right now. We're, as you can see, we're looking at 51.6. We're up. We're doing a little challenge as well every day. So we come back in the evening for the closing bell, end of the day, and we see who's made the most today. So I'm up 0.83% on the day so far. So let's see who makes the most. So let me know where you are. I'll put in the chat right now. I'm on 0.83. So there we go. 0.83% up. Oops. There we go, 0.83%. There we go. That's where I'm starting out at the day, so we'll see how we go. All right, let's look across my portfolio. Virgin Galactic we're looking at. I tried to get a sale on Virgin Galactic. Didn't manage to get the 46 I was hoping for. So we're still in the market. We're in the money. We're in the green, but I didn't make the trade I was hoping for. I am still there. All right. Virgin Galactic is up 1.54% today. Sorry, Tesla, I beg your pardon. Apple, another share, just dropped slightly. That's nothing to be concerned about. Carnival Cruise Lines just down slightly, but trending upwards. We've got some news to cover for you on that today. Another stock we're keeping our eye on, Oatly, starting to see some progress from awful losses last few weeks. We dropped right down, as you can see. We had a big tumble from where we IPO'd, but we're starting to see something pick up there now, which I'm glad to see. Builder's one of my top tips. Oh, Kenneth Brunk, 2.909 so far for me, but that can change quickly. Yes, it can. Well, what a great start. What a great start. I could probably what can I say, sort of fiddle the figures. If I just go to Bitcoin and I go today, I'm up 5%. So, but that doesn't count, right? This is our overall main portfolio. We did specify the rules. It's our main overall portfolio, not just one stock that you think's doing well. All right, Ocugen. Now, this was Kenneth Brunk's tip to me, and I thank you enormously for that. It was a great tip, and we're up 9%. I'm up on this one, and if you remember, it was a day I had hardly any buying power, so I was just able to get a small amount. But it's a shame I wasn't able to invest $1,000, which is what I would normally put in something like this. But nevertheless, I'm up 9%, so thank you for that one. Did you get some of those shares, Kenneth? I hope you did, because it was your tip. Robinhood, of course, we're still watching, and let's expand that chart as well. And apologies for still not doing your referral link for Webull, Kenneth. I will do that, just haven't got round to it yet, but it's on my list to do. Okay, so there we go. We're looking at the open for Robinhood, and we're on 57.90. We're up in the pre-market 5%. That's always nice, and overall I'm up 55% on that now. So we're good. Only 20, but it counts. Yes, it does. The fact I love us all being small investors, it just keeps it real, right? If someone buys a share or a fractional share, which you can do, of course, on Robinhood, we love that. This is not all about the big man. We're just regular guys on the internet investing for our futures rather than relying on anyone else to provide for us. It's what it's all about. All right, MP Materials just down slightly. That was an investment tip I got here. Bitcoin, as we can see, is doing absolutely fantastic. As you can see, I'm up 2.5 grand now, 35%. This is just such great news. Okay, let's cover some of the news. Why Bitcoin is up. I can tell you why I know it's up, but let's have a look at the news. Can we get rid of some of these commercials? No, that one stays there. All right, why Bitcoin related and Ethereum related stocks are moving today. Okay, let's have a look at this. Shares of crypto related stocks including Marathon Digital Holdings and Coinbase Global are trading higher amid an increase in the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin's trading higher by 5%. Around 45.7 Monday morning. Ethereum is trading up as well. Marathon Digital focus on mining digital assets. It owns cryptocurrency mining machines and data center and a data center of mine digital assets. The company operates in the digital currency segment, and its cryptocurrency machines are located in Canada. Crypto is just getting started as more and more governments, institutions, and populations accept Bitcoin and Ethereum as legitimate currencies. What will that mean for your wallet? On August the 31st, Benzinga is hosting... Oh, no, we don't want to touch that one. Let's have a look. Riot Blockchain is focused on building, supporting, and operating blockchain technologies. The company's portfolio consists of Verity, TestPay, CoinSquare, and others. Coinbase is a provider of end-to-end financial infrastructure and technology for the crypto economy. Where to put your money right now? See, there's so much going on with cryptocurrency right now. More and more people are adopting it. See, when I came into the market, I didn't understand it. But now I do. It's an asset for the future. It's the currency of the internet. That's the way I see it. It's the replacement for gold. And I feel very comfortable indeed in having my money in Bitcoin. And if it dropped to 20, which it won't, but it could go to 0, but it won't, I would buy more. How much of your portfolio is Bitcoin? It's grown by the minute, of course, because it's the fastest asset I have. It's the most successful asset. 18.4%. There. Just there, look. 18.4% is now. It's growing. You can literally watch it grow. You'll just see it move on the screen. It's yeah, I mean, you know, it's a big part of my portfolio, I have to say. But I'm totally committed to that. I mean, it's my best asset, you know. It really is. People talk about volatility, but to be honest with you, it's less volatile than Carnival, less volatile than Tesla, less volatile than Virgin Galactic. It's just a bigger number. Excuse me, just a bigger number. So, you know, it just looks worse, but it's great. All right, if you just tuned in, and I see some people have just tuned in, please give us a subscribe and ring the bell. We're trying to get to a record today, which is 15 likes in the chat. So if you've just come in, hit the like button. We'd really appreciate it. We're an unmonetized channel at the moment, and we're here to support everybody, offering free tips and tricks. We are more honest and open than anyone you'll see on YouTube because we share our real trades, not trying to sell you anything, not trying to get you into a course or give you tips on what you should invest in, the fact that we don't do it ourselves. No, we do it all ourselves. Kenneth Brunk is in the live chat with his technical analysis, and he's sitting there at home in his garden doing his own trades, and he shares his trades with you. So this is a real deal. All right, okay, so give us a like if you wouldn't mind. Let's look at some more news here I discovered this morning with regard to Bitcoin. Is the US government paving the way for Bitcoin adoption in the future? They have no choice. They have to get on board. They have to get on board because unlike fiat currency, which is full of inflation because you can print more and it's worthless, Bitcoin is limited at 21 million and will be there in a few years' time. That's what all the mining's about. And the asset will continue to increase in value. Of course, they've got to get involved in it. The other stuff, no. The other stuff, Ethereum is a proper currency, but it doesn't have anything like the security that Bitcoin has. It's a second place, if you like, but Dogecoin and all these silly meme coins and alternative coins, waste of time. I do see the sense in the stable coins, the USD and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, it's not anywhere near the value of the asset that Bitcoin is, because that can be they can make more of that, and that's just like a digital version of fiat, whereas Bitcoin is completely different. Okay, so let's have a look at this news here. Governmental Bitcoin adoption seemed so far away just a year ago. Today, all eyes are on the US Senate and the infrastructure draft bill. Opinions vary, lobbying efforts abound. Yeah, they'll try to hold on to what they have for as long as possible, but you can't stop it now. Bitcoin is here, and when people talk about environmentally friendly, let's get real. Every industry creates, more than others, creates waste, pollution, and uses resources. With Bitcoin, you're only using electricity. So if you can generate that electricity with hydropower, with wind, with solar, it's a completely green, potentially green business, and it's going that way because everybody wants to see that, and we all want Elon Musk to adopt it. We want Tesla to adopt it. We want Amazon to adopt it, and I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if. And if you watch the B word, I think Elon Musk is going to get behind it very, very shortly, and he might even start putting his solar panels and battery packs up and all sorts to run it. He really, really should, to be honest. Like the mug. Having my tea this morning. All right. Let's carry on with this. Where did I get up to? Two competing amendments try to fix its troublesome wording. Could this controversy be signaling a plan for some kind of formal Bitcoin adoption in the future? It seems unlikely. However, a pseudonymous, is that pseudonymous? I think it is a pseudonym Bitcoin analyst presents a compelling case that will leave everyone wondering. I do believe it will be adopted. I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't be investing in it. Let's get one thing straight. I do not see the stock market or Bitcoin as a casino. I see it as an investment. I see it as using research and analysis with Kenneth Brunk here helping us on that score as an investment for the future. It's not a black or red, black you win, red you lose situation. This is not a casino. This is investing in the future on firm assets. We've got 10 people watching now. Give us a subscribe and a like if you wouldn't mind. We're an honest, genuine, most honest, genuine financial channel you'll see on YouTube. We share our own live trades with you, our own real money. And we don't try to sell you anything. There we go. There's my real money in my portfolio. And I will share with you right now my current portfolio, where we are right now. Here we go. This is the rundown today on my portfolio. Let's start from the top. This is what I've got. Take a look. If you want to know how I've grown 51,000 from 5,000 in 2.5 months, here is my portfolio. I'm sharing it with you now. So look here. Scroll down the list. This is what I have. This is my portfolio for you. As you can see, we got Microsoft, Amazon, Carnival, Rolls-Royce. Oh, yes. Let's have a look at Rolls-Royce today. We'll come back to that in a second. Vanguard, QQQ, TAN. What do you think of QQQ, Kenneth? PBW, ICLN, Walmart, United Airlines, Coke, Builder, love Builder, up 10% nearly. Johnson & Johnson, can't write them off, can you? Figs, Oatly. Figs has been great, by the way. If you're looking to a company that provides apparel for the medical industry, fantastic, very, very cool stuff. MasterCard, McDonald's, National Grid, just lost their contract for Britain though. That didn't affect the share price. I thought it would. I really thought that would affect the share price. I got into the National Grid because National Grid is what you think about in England. The National Grid is our main electric supply system, but actually it's from America. But I actually thought it's British. But anyway, it lost the British contract. So I thought, wow, that's a big loss, isn't it? The whole of England is not using the National Grid. But you know, it didn't affect the shares. So this is the thing, isn't it? You know, we see it all the time here, live on the show. We see it. We see earnings reports come out when a company loses money, and they lose more money than they thought they were going to lose, and the shares go up. Then you see a company make more money and not lose money, and then the shares go down. It's like it's like sometimes it makes no sense. It's like, what's going on? Anyway, got to look at the long-term play of all this stuff. Where's it all going in the future? Where's Boeing going in the future? Where's Harpoon Therapeutics going in the future? That could be my first. It could be my first loss only a loss if I sell it, but it keeps going down. Harpoon Therapeutics, it keeps going down, Kenneth, and I keep buying a bit. Well, in fact, I've stopped buying more of it. I know I should because my average would go down and down and down. But at what point do you go? It's going to zero. I don't know. They need some good news soon, but it just keeps going down. They've got a couple of years of capital, so I'm not worried about it. But you want to see something spike up, don't you? And then of course my dividend stocks, which I'm moving more into as my growth reaches $100,000. My portfolio reaches $100,000. I will then move into more dividend stocks because I'll be at a certain age at that point where I'm not interested in growth. I'm just interested in a regular payout, and that's everyone's got their own plan and needs to know what they need. Okay, Robinhood I've also got, of course, Risky Fi, GE, new one we had last week. ARKW came in. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. Welcome from Italy. There we go. There's all my shares so you can see, and you can see Bitcoin trading. Look, up and up and up and up she goes. Wonderful stuff. Right, let's bring in this information that Kenneth shared. Kenneth says QQQ is a 3x bull ETF. Only something to be played short term, and is used exclusively as a bull hedge. There you go. So if you're not sure what that means, if you go over to our Facebook group and you want more details on that, what that means, the terminology for all of that stuff, go to our Facebook group. And Kenneth posted some wonderful videos during the week, actually, from YouTube on there, and you can start to learn all this jingo jango. All right. We've also got a link for you here in the chat if you want to get more information on that. Thank you very much indeed. ETFs have maintenance fees. They do. I understand that, Kenneth. They cost money to have, but it kind of makes sense. You've got somebody doing the work for you. I mean, it's a way. If you've never had an ETF and you don't know what an ETF is, I've got a few ETFs. I've got quite a number actually. I've probably got about 10 ETFs, actually. Probably got about 10 looking down my list here. I like ETFs, and for those of you who don't know what an ETF is it's when a management company, an investment management company, will basically do the work for you in a way. What they'll do is that they will go and they will choose a set of stocks within a certain category. So if, for example, you like technology, they will invest in that ETF fund. Will be made up of stocks in that industry, and there'll be a broad spread. There could be 20, 30, 50, 100, whatever amount they choose, and they will constantly monitor it and see which is performing the best. If something performs badly, they'll drop it out at some point perhaps, but overall you get a risk spread. That's the point of it. And it's being managed by what you'd regard as experts, professionals in the field. So you don't have to monitor every one of these companies. You've got a general ETF on technology or space or science or whatever it might be. And that's the way to do it, rather than go through individual stocks and monitor it yourself, because they're doing it. If suddenly there's some really bad news, say I had a pharmaceutical ETF and Harpoon Therapeutics were in it, and the people running that ETF realized that Harpoon Therapeutics had some bad news, and I didn't notice it. I can't watch it all, can I? They might take it out, or they might lower its size in the portfolio. Maybe it was one day it was 5%, and now they've reduced it to 1% because it's a higher risk, or it's doing really well, so they've increased it to 10%, say for example. That's why you pay a fee, because people are doing that for you. So an ETF is a good, safe bet, but part of the profit that those stocks make goes to paying someone to do it for you. So that's the trade-off. But for me, I think it's very, very wise to have a portfolio which is diverse. But when I say diverse, I don't mean, we got 11 watching now. Give us a like, subscribe. The most important thing is to like the video. We want to share it with as many people as possible. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning from Chicago. Kofi is here. Good morning. Smash the like button. We want to get to 15 today, which is our record last week. And there we go. So that's what an ETF is. So I like ETFs. My ETFs are doing very well. You've got high dividend ETFs as well, where they'll invest in stocks that are dividend stocks. They don't grow very much, but they pay a dividend. If you're in the market for an investment which pays you a quarterly or a yearly dividend without selling the shares, that's what dividend stocks are. So dividend ETFs are great. I've got a few of those, and I like them. And as my portfolio hits 100,000, which I hope it will do, possibly by the end of this year, I will move out of some of my high growth stocks into dividend stocks, high yield dividend stocks. Because then I would like to receive... good morning, Mysterious MM. Mysterious MM says APTY is the next fintech unicorn. Hello, good morning, Mysterious MM. Let me share your comment on the screen as well. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Patricia. Your name's just popping up. And Mysterious MM. There we go. We've got 12 watching now. If we could get a record today, if you could smash the like button, everybody. Let's get us to 15. Would be wonderful. There we go. On ETFs, do we pay the expense cost? Yeah, every ETF has an expense cost. And let me show you how that works. If you don't understand that, I shall show you. So, let me go to one of my ETFs. I'll go to, okay, here's one of my ETFs. I'll go to this one. Okay, here we go. Here's one of my... Let me open it up. Here's one of my ETFs. Right, this is Global X. I recommend this one, obviously. Well, in fact, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is my money, right? I've got $1,500 in it, so there you go. Your broker handles it, but it's automatically drafted in from your account. That's right. So here we go. This is how it works. Here is an ETF. This is a super dividend. It pays high dividends, right? It's not got growth stocks. It's got companies that pay high dividends. And it's an ETF fund. of lots of these stocks that are high dividend. So your shares won't grow very much. They still will grow because, I mean, that's over the 5 years. Look, we've not done any. Look, in fact, it's down over. That's mainly because of COVID. But before COVID, look, we were all pretty flat, right? Over 5 years, the dividends haven't grown very much. Your shares in all this ETF hasn't grown. Okay, some stocks would have been higher and lower, but overall, your ETF portfolio has relatively flat until COVID, and of course now we're picking up again, right? But if I look at it, if I go into the information of this ETF, right, why I bought into this ETF, let me show you. Here is the information on this ETF. Okay, let me remove Kenneth's comment for a minute. Okay, so there we go. Let me see where it is. Okay, here we go. Show more. This is what I want to show you. You can see here. In fact, this is not a very good. In fact, you can see. Look, for example, here. Look, I've got on July 14th. They paid out to me $8. Let me move that across. They paid out to me $8.80 in dividends. I didn't sell any of my shares. I've still got all my shares. I got 50 shares. In fact, how much have I got on it now? I've now got 119 shares. I bought some more. And the value of my shares, let's have a look. Overall, total return, I'm down 7% on this one at the moment. I'm down 7% at the moment on this one. But I've been paid $8.80, okay, in dividends, okay, and I've got another on August the 12th. They'll pay me another $10.71, and that goes on all the time. So that's every month. Look, July they paid me $8. August they're paying me $10. See what I mean? They're going to pay that every month to me, all the time, forever and ever and ever. So that's the benefit, and I've still got the same shares. I've not sold any of the shares, but I want to show one that explains the cost a bit better. Let me try this one a minute. If I just choose the same one, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, different one. Right, here we go. Now this one here. So far I'm down $40 on this one. Same thing. Look, it trades flat all the time. COVID, now we're picking up again, right? So it'll just trade flat over the years. You won't make any growth on it at all. Some of them do. The very high growth ones don't. But look, I've got another $4 being paid out without selling any of my shares. This is like an income. This is like a wage going to be paid to me all the time. But I want to go into show you the cost. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to show you. Right. The expense ratio for this ETF is 0.45. The lower, the better, but sometimes less is not best. Okay, you have to look at the. I'm just skating over this. If you go into the prospectus and the reports and you see more information on this ETF, you'll learn more about it. But some ETFs are more expensive, but they do a better job. They return more. So you've got to weigh that up. It's not all about, well, that's the cheapest one, so I'll get that one. It doesn't quite work that way. There's some really good videos on YouTube that explain that. All right. But you can see what they pay you. It's really good. I like ETFs. I've got a few, as you can see. This one here says, look, it tells you the returns, what they pay you, and so on and so forth. So you need to do your own research on that. I'm just skating over that. I don't want to get into that one thing too much. We'll be here all day just talking about ETFs. But let me bring up this for Kenneth. Yes, as Kenneth says, your broker handles the fee. So it doesn't. No one sends you a bill, Kofi. It just comes out. So every time I get paid, the cost of the ETF is deducted. So, you know, I can see. And keeping that long term, you can imagine getting that payment every month for 5, 10, 20 years. It's going to be great. It wouldn't really matter what my stock price is. I'm going to make a profit in time just on that, and that's going to keep going forever. That's like a pension. And if you get enough of it, you know, you could end up having an income which you can live on just through dividends. That's my plan. That's what I'm trying to aim for, to get an income from that. All right? Okay. Let's have a look. Kofi's got this. Sorry, Kenneth's got this. Well, they have a schedule, an ex-dividend date and payout percentage to take into account. But basically, yes. Yeah, I've just glossed it over. What I'll probably do is make a video on ETFs, and I'll sit down and I'll do it properly. So there we go. There's my portfolio, just down a little bit there. And Kofi, we're having our competition again today to see who can earn the most by the end of the day. So my day overall portfolio, I'm up 0.53. So I'll put that in the chat. I think that Kenneth Brunk is ahead of me. 0.53. There's my score so far. We'll come back at the end of the day and we'll see who does the best. So put your scores in the chart in the live chat, and we'll see who does the best at the end of the day. And we'll start. We need to have a prize, right? If it's your first time here, give us a subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a like. We want to get a record today of 15 would be wonderful. If you've just tuned in and you would like a free gift. A free gift, indeed, indeed, indeed. Here is the link to my Robinhood account. It's what I use. Doesn't cost you anything at all. In the live chat right now is a referral link. If you go there, set up an account, you can come back and share your portfolio with us, as I'm sharing with you. And wow, 6.4 so far for Kenneth Brunk. Kenneth Brunk is smashing it out the park today. Congratulations to you, Kenneth. You will get a free start, I get a free start, and I will share with you what I got, and we can trade it and sell it and all that kind of wonderful stuff. All that wonderful stuff. All right, so let's have a look. One of the things I wanted to look at was Rolls-Royce today. Rolls-Royce flat. We've had a great week. We had last week, we were up, look, 5.67%. I'm down 0.9%. That's okay. That's all right. That's all part of it, right? I said to Kenneth, I wish I could just show my Bitcoin, because on my Bitcoin today I'm up 5.45. Would I be ahead? Oh, I'd still be down on Kenneth. Kenneth is smashing it. Kenneth is. That's why Kenneth is the technical analysis. See, he's more successful than any of us. He's more successful than any of us. He knows what's going on. All right, I've got some interesting news for you here. I wanted to share this with you. Where is it? Oh yeah, this is what Michael Saylor says about Bitcoin. I like this. Listen to this. This is interesting. You like this? Let me just, before I do that though, I need to mute that. There we go. Otherwise we're going to have sound coming out everywhere. Here we go. Listen to this.
Well, you know, we're leveraged long Bitcoin. We've got a 10-year view. And our view is that Bitcoin is an open digital property network. And one day, billions of people are going to hold digital property a la Bitcoin on their mobile phones. And so we just want to get there before the billions of users get there. And we're patient.
Bitcoin's now at its highest level since mid-May, $40,750 at the moment. Why should investors invest in MicroStrategy rather than just Bitcoin itself?
Well, MicroStrategy is an operating company, and so we sweep operating income into Bitcoin. And we're also leveraged long. So we borrowed $2.2 billion at a blended interest rate of about 1.
If you don't know who Michael Saylor is, of course, he's the CEO of MicroStrategy. And MicroStrategy is a technology company. And all of a sudden, he decided to buy more Bitcoin than anyone else in the world. He owns billions of dollars of Bitcoin. His company, MicroStrategy. And he is the most bullish Bitcoin investor there is. I mean, it's if you listen to Michael Saylor, you will totally understand why I'm invested in Bitcoin. I just got a comment here from Kenneth Brunk I want to bring up. This is an interesting one. He says, I'm neck deep in over-the-counters and they get wild. I can be up 20% one day and down the same the next. Yes, indeed. In my standard account, plus 2.9. So Kenneth still holds the record this morning. But remember, folks, it's not until the end of the day. So make sure you come back and see who wins at the end of the day. Fan-flipping-tastic. Now, if you guys have not yet checked out, we have now, the Day Trader has a really, really fun TikTok channel. It's really, really fun. I'm using TikTok to promote my YouTube channel here and our community. So go and check it out. If any of you want to leave any post, by the way, on the Facebook page and group, feel free, and I will approve it. I will approve all my members and followers here. If you want to share something on the group of what you're investing in, please feel free. Let's go back to this information from Michael Saylor. Very interesting.
0.5% interest. So if you like Bitcoin, then you definitely would like the idea of owning $2.2 billion of it at 1.5% interest. If you expect it to go up more than 1.5% a year, then that leverage is really working for you. So I think we've been very intelligent about the way we put together the leverage, and we're unique in that regard. There is no publicly traded company that's got our Bitcoin position with the ability to raise debt and buy Bitcoin with debt.
Now, you have this opportunity coming up with that at-the-market filing to sell another $1 billion in new stock to raise funds to buy more Bitcoin. What's the likelihood that you will do that?
Well, I think in time we will buy Bitcoin. It'll just be a question of whether we buy it with cash flows or with debt or with equity. And that's all just a function of market conditions. And we try to do whatever's going to be accretive for our shareholders. I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin long term. The developments of the past quarter are wonderful for Bitcoin, and they're setting up a really...
And remember, this interview here was in July, so he's just had all the growth. Just going over to the iPhone, you can see how we dropped off there today live. This is down 0.5% on my portfolio in the last hour. You can see, and that'll be Bitcoin doing that. That's the only thing. See, my Bitcoin is very, if I scroll down to the bottom here and show you how it looks on the app, look, there we go. If you look at it today, in fact, that's not Bitcoin doing that. There's got to be something else. In fact, no, Bitcoin, again, is my strongest asset. Let me go and have a look. What is it? OCGN is up. What has had a big drop? Let me have a look. This is a great way to see it, by the way, on the app. Let's have a look. What's had a big drop? I say a big drop. It's 0.5%, right? It's not huge, but nothing individually. Yeah, it's just a collection of everything. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go back to this again. If anyone's got any comments, oh hello. What have we got here? Comment from Martin Redding. Martin says, Riot blockchain, Inc. Riot up 12% this morning. Indeed. I think, well, I believe without any doubt whatsoever, in my mind, I feel very confident that my Bitcoin will hit 100,000 this year. I really feel that from everything I'm seeing, what's going on, what everyone's talking about. We've got some news just come out. Let's have a look at it. I really do feel that. So you know, let's get involved. Well, you do what's right for you. Let's have a look at what they say here. Riot. I remember playing Riot as it finally gained some legs under it. There we go. Bitcoin regains 45,000 level as bulls charge once again. Yes, indeed. Regain the 45,654 price level, which until recently has not been seen since mid-May, as the coin was descending from its mid-April all-time high. What happened? According to CoinMarket, Bitcoin is trading at over 45,000 as of press time, a price of over 249% higher than its mid-May low, just under 42.9. Earlier today, the coin was in red after falling Sunday high of 45.1 and experiencing an increased level of volatility. Yeah, there's nothing, not much news in that, so I'll get rid of that story. Not much to say about that one. Let's go back over to some other information I found today. This is interesting. As you all know, I'm an investor in Carnival Cruise Lines. Believe in this for a long-term play. Down slightly today, 1.8%. That's where my losses are coming from today. But let's see what the CEO of Carnival has to say on that news.
Concerning U.S. cruises, we're excited. We finally are going to get people back on the ships. So July 3rd, Carnival Vista will be sailing out of Galveston. July 4th, Carnival Horizon out of Miami. Later in July, we'll have Carnival Miracle out of Seattle. And we'll also have a Holland America ship and a Princess ship. And we have ships sailing elsewhere around the world. So we're excited to finally get going and to get guests back on board. We're pretty pumped and psyched about it.
And Arnold, whether we're talking to you and your...
And this is a good point, right? Why CCL is such a good investment. It's kind of like an ETF. It has all these different companies under CCL. So when you invest in CCL, you're getting P&O Cruises, Carnival, Costa, Princess Cruises, Holland America, and Seabourn. So, you know, you are in a collection of cruise companies, the biggest in the world. And I've worked for Carnival. I've said before on this show several times, I don't like Carnival, the actual cruise company Carnival itself, the one with the funnel. P&O, completely different. That used to be a British company. It's got a British way of doing things. The Carnival one with the red funnel, it's the McDonald's of cruising. But look how good McDonald's does. So I don't see it as a long-term investment. I don't. But I do see it as a recovery from all these losses that occurred due to COVID. So if we look at it, look, it just dropped off. And it's been steadily climbing with the odd little, drop, which is just, what happens. But you can't get a ticket on a Carnival cruise ship. It's fully booked. Everyone loves it. So I strongly feel bullish on Carnival. So there we go. All right. If you've just come on into the show, good morning, and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Help promote the channel just by giving us a thumbs up, and that can really, really help us. We're a brand new channel. This is our second week of being live every day, and I want to show and thank all of you, because if I go to our channel, The Day Trader, we've got a new record you might be interested in, folks. Thanks to you, 541 subscribers now. We broke 500 at the end of the week with 541. The magic number, of course, on YouTube is 1,000. Then YouTube start pushing your channel out more because you're a monetized channel, or at least you can apply to be monetized. So there we go. So please do subscribe to that if you wouldn't mind. All right, give us a thumbs up. We've got 12 watching now. Let's try and get up to 15 likes. So let's see more of this.
Update earlier, or some of your rivals. Everyone's talking up the enormous extent of demand for next year and the bookings that are coming through. Gauge for us exactly how strong that demand is, and what level of payment are you taking for them? Is this small deposits with the possibility that they get moved or cancelled? Or are you getting full payment and being able to book that in advance?
Well, as you guys know, we have a huge base of repeat cruisers. In our case, over 8 million plus. And they've gone a full year without being able to cruise. And so there is plenty of pent-up demand. You marry that with the fact that we're going to have a staggered resumption to cruising, because I mentioned a few ships, and as you said in the intro, we'll have about 42 ships sailing by the end of the year, which is only half of our fleet. So you have fewer ships, pent-up demand, so demand is strong. Bookings are robust. They're at the higher end of the range into 22 versus historical ranges. And, of course, the pricing environment is also good.
What are you doing about vaccines? Some of the companies are mandating it. Some of them are not. Florida has fought the CDC on this.
Let me talk about this. If you've watched the news and followed how COVID has gone over the last couple of years, or a year and a half, whatever, you will know that what's happening in Europe and England tends to happen here a month later. And look how we are improving now in the UK. 200% up on travel. People are going abroad again. Everything's happening. So I know the Delta variant's going up through the roof, but America will get a hold of that. And remember, CCL isn't just America anyway. It's got ships in Europe that are already doing well. So once people get back on those ships, I see this as a great investment. So that's why I'm in now. And I won't buy any more because I don't want my portfolio to get any bigger. It's already 16%. That's a huge part of my portfolio. So I'm getting ready for some really big growth. Really, really big growth. I'm going to get huge growth here in Carnival. I'm going to get huge growth here in Virgin Galactic. We're going to get huge growth here in Bitcoin. Going to get huge growth here in Builder. And of course, one of my favorites, just because I'm English, is huge growth here in Rolls Royce. So that's my belief right there. Let's go back to this final part of this interview.
What's the policy?
Right. Well, the policy is we have to be in compliance. So number one for us is compliance, environmental protection, and health and safety and well-being of the guests, of the people in the communities we touch and serve, and of course our Carnival family, that's our shipboard and shoreside personnel. So everybody has different rules. CDC has a certain guidelines. States have their own guidelines. The destinations have their guidelines. So in general, we're going to be sailing with largely vaccinated cruises. We will have some opportunity for people who are unvaccinated on some of the cruises, but primarily it's vaccinated cruises. Will be under a CDC directive in that regard, where we're able to sail with 95% vaccinated crew and 95% vaccinated guests. But we encourage everyone to get vaccinated. It is absolutely the best way to protect yourself and to protect your loved ones.
But if you're not fully vaccinated, even 95%, we've got this very contagious variant, Delta, making its way over to the U.S. and spreading globally right now. What do you do about an outbreak if there is one on one of the ships?
Well,
people, get vaccinated. Help us, help you, help everybody. Get vaccinated. Someone said to me yesterday, I don't want to take the vaccination because they put a chip in it and they can track me. They can track you on your phone. First of all, there's no chip in a vaccine. But if you do believe there's a chip in a vaccine and you do believe you've been tracked since the day you were born because you've got a mobile phone and with much more information, then just get on with it. Get yourself vaccinated. Get the world back to normal. We've been taking vaccinations forever. Vaccinations for flu and polio and God knows what else since we were born. So just get with the program and get vaccinated.
There won't be any outbreaks on the ships, and it's a simple reason. First of all, most of the people will be vaccinated, so outbreak would be impossible. You may have some individual cases, and we probably will have some. But the other thing is we're also, if you're not vaccinated, there's a whole different set of protocols. You have to be tested. There's additional protocols on board with mask wearing, et cetera, and so on. And so the probability of an outbreak is very, very low, if almost non-existent, with the combination of most of the guests being vaccinated and then the other protocols in place. And keep in mind, we have sailed in Europe nearly collectively as an industry, almost 400,000 people during the pandemic with nobody vaccinated.
There we go. I told you about the European thing. I just want to say hello to Sam Hughes over on Facebook. Sam, the link is in the chat. Come to YouTube. We all miss you over here. Give us a like on YouTube. We're trying to break a record today. So come over here to YouTube. The link is in the chat. And then we can chat with you much easier. Come and say hello. Martin Redding as well just popped up. What did Martin put on the screen? Martin said, Riot seems to be in an upward trend for the past 3 months. It's a side action that moves with Bitcoin. Yes, it does. It does.
With protocols in place, and we've had fewer than like 50 cases of COVID during that time on the ships, and that's with universal testing, of course. And so the testing really makes a difference.
There we
Shepard
go.
Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC.
You're very welcome for watching CNBC. But someone tell me why that bloke comes up at the end of every video. I mean, he's not on it, is he? Does he own CNBC, that bloke? Every time I watch a video on CNBC, he comes up at the end and it's like, I wasn't even watching you. I don't even know who you are. But anyway, thanks for saying hello. There you go. Sam Hughes says, I'm signing. I'm on my way now. Good stuff. Well, you're just catching the end of the show. We go live every morning. Oh, there we go. I'm here now. Thank you very much indeed. Smash the like button. There you go. Great stuff. Thank you very much for being here. We've only got 3.5 minutes left of this broadcast. I've then got to get set for my live TikTok shows. If you've just tuned in and you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe and ring the bell. We'll see you back later on for closing the bell. And then after that, we have the drive home show, of course, where I do my live requests on my other channel. And if you've never checked it out, it's on my Day Trader channel. You scroll down, you see the Martyn Lucas channel, you click here, and then good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to my channel. Yeah, welcome to my channel. My name is Martyn Lucas. Let's mute myself. And then, of course, you go down to the upcoming live streams. And later on today, we've got the Drive Home Show. We'll be live here. Let's give myself a reminder, give myself a like, and you can leave a comment there and leave your request in the comments or whatever, and I will do your song for you live in the show. So there you go. It's a request show. All right, going back to our main portfolio. And we'll be back later on at the end of the day to see who's made the most today. So far, Kenneth Brunk is in the lead. He is doing the best on his portfolio. Remember, it has to be on the day. So for me, I'm up 0.4%. And see, now I'm down at 0.21, which means currently that would mean I'd be winning, but I believe we've got who was it who popped in? Someone came in. Martin Redding. Martin Redding will be the winner if he stands at that position. So there you go. I'm starting to move up now, though. I'm having some gains. Let's have a quick look over at Robinhood as well. We've got 14 people. If everyone could give us a like, we'll one off our record. It'd be wonderful if everyone could give us a like in the live chat right now. Subscribe and ring the bell. And we'd really, really appreciate it. Wonderful stuff. And there we go. If you want to go in... I didn't give you the... I didn't give you this, did I? There you go. There's the TikTok channel. If you want to take part in my TikTok, come on over, check it out. And I've already given everybody, I believe, the Facebook group chat link. There we go. And if you've just tuned into the show and you'd like to get yourself some free stock from Robinhood, completely free to set up an account, and you have to fund it with at least $1. And we both get free stock, and I will share with you what I get, and you get something as well. It'd be really, really cool. All right, so Robinhood's up today again. So Robinhood, I believe now, has consolidated, right? We had a nice crossways trading, which is what you want, really. Stable. We like that. We're up 54%. I've made $500 on it. That's nice. Happy with that. So that's all good. And we hope to be at this portfolio. My target is to get this to 100,000 by the end of the year. That's what I'm hoping to do. So we'll hope for that. All right. That's pretty much covered all the news today. I want to thank everyone for being here and helping to be part of this wonderful community. We've grown so quickly, over 500 subscribers in our first week of trading, our first week of live shows. What did you call him? A bloke. Oh, a bloat. A bloke. Kofi says, Martin, LOL. What did you call him? A bloat? No, a bloke. In England, we call people blokes. B-L-O-K. Bloke, not a bloat. A bloat means he's fat or he's bloated, right? No, that's not what I meant. All right, wonderful stuff. Well, I'll leave it to you trading. Let's see who wins by the end of the day. Let's keep an eye on what's going on. It's a big day today. We've got some earning reports coming in at the end of business. I'm holding steady at 2.2, which means our winner so far for the day so far is Martin Redding. We'll give him a round of applause. I'm dying to blow my air horn, but I can't because we haven't broke a record yet today. So I'm waiting to break a record and then I'll blow it. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Absolutely wonderful. I'll see you back for the closing bell later on during the day. If you're looking for some entertaining videos, let me show you this that you can go and visit throughout the day. You'll find this quite funny. Some stuff going on over here. This is my Day Trader TikTok channel. I gave you the link for it. Check it out. Look, never seen me before with glasses on. There we go. Got some funny, entertaining videos here. And go and check it out. All right. I'll see you back later on. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for liking and sharing and stuff like that. It's a good start to the week. We'll be here Monday to Friday. See, Jonathan Brunette has just come in. You got this. Let's get, I reckon, we could be at 100,000 by the end of the year, and we could be at 1,000 subscribers. What should we say? Couple of months? Maybe. Who knows? You always have a little splurge when you start because your friends come in and subscribe, and then you slow down a little bit. So let's see what happens, and let's keep our eye on all these shares we've got. Harpoon Therapeutics. I'm up 7%, Kenneth. We're moving in the right direction. Look, there's the spike I've been looking for. There's the spike I've been looking for this week. Right, okay. So I'm down 22%. I need it to keep going. I'm looking for one of these spikes when I will sell. I want to. Oh, Dr. Nathan Smith has joined us just at the end of the show. We got the big guns coming in. Jonathan Brunette, Dr. Nathan Smith. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Where you been? We started the show an hour ago, and we're just finishing. If you've not yet given us a like, we could make a record. If everyone likes it, I'm going to give it a 1 minute countdown before I say goodbye to everybody. Let's see if we can get to 15 likes. See you back later on today for the meetings. He's a doctor. He's been having meetings. Thank you very much indeed, Doctor. Lovely to have you here. We've got a lot going on today, and we've got a lot of earnings reports as well coming up throughout the day and after hours. So come back and join us. Jonathan Brunette slept in. That's what I used to do on a Monday morning, but now I'm up every morning doing the day trader shows. I'm unable to lie anymore. I have to be here for you. I have to be here. It'd be nice if I could start the show and everyone's already waiting. All right, so set your alarms for tomorrow. All right, that's it from me. I'll be back later on today. Ethereum is looking good. Yes, it is. Ethereum is looking great. Look, Bitcoin is up. This is my Bitcoin position as well. I'm up now 35%. Very, very happy with this. Love it. Really, really happy with it, as you can see. And yeah, really good. And this will be 100,000, I think, by the end of the year. I really feel very, very bullish about that. I'm not even questioning it. And Ethereum, that's Nathan. There we go. As pointed out to us. Wonderful stuff. Well, that's it from me. Enjoy the TikTok stuff. I gave you the link in the channel. For those of you that just tuned in, Dr. Smith, I don't know if you have it. Let me give you the Facebook page and group for you. We've now got our own day trader channel. So anyone that's a member of the YouTube channel, if you want to share what you're trading in, tips and tricks for the stock market, give our page and group a wonderful blessing, then I will approve those posts. Would love you to share what you're doing. But thanks for all the top tips last week. that you gave me. That's why we're up. This is really, really great. All right, have a wonderful day. It just leaves me to say, God bless America. God save the Queen. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you back at 2:30 for the closing bell, which is 2:30 Central Time. It's 3:30 Eastern Time. Then, of course, at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, I'll be back on my other channel for the 2 songs, the request show, the drive home show. But until then, take care of yourselves and each other.